Biogeochemical cycles in grasslands. ES 641, Demikirk, Marshall University. Grasslands. Grasslands are characterized by large plots of land dominated by tall grasses with very little trees. There are two types of grasslands, temperate and savanna. Savanna is found in hot, humid climates with scattered trees throughout. Temperate grasslands have grasses and no trees. The grasslands of the world, most of what people know as grasslands are the savanna in Africa. But there's also a huge amount of grassland in Europe and Asia, the central plains of North America, even South America throughout the rainforest and stuff like that. But Australia is primarily grassland except for the coast. The biogeochemical cycles in grasslands include carbon cycle, the sulfur cycle, nitrogen cycle, and the phosphorus cycle. In the carbon cycle, I'm going to talk to you about the savanna biomes. The carbon from decomposing matter is taken up by the primary consumers and released back into the atmosphere through fire that burns when the grass gets too dry. Once it's released into the atmosphere, it's captured by plants through photosynthesis. The plants are the primary consumers and producers. The plants are then eaten by the animals, and CO2 is released back into the atmosphere through cellular respiration from the animals and as decomposing matter from their scat. The plants take up the CO2 released from the scat, and the process starts over again. In the sulfur cycle, the sulfur in the atmosphere is captured from the grassland fires. From there, the plants capture the sulfur, then the decomposition of the organic matter is released into the soil to be picked up by new vegetation where fire releases it back into the atmosphere. The nitrogen cycle, the atmospheric nitrogen is captured by plant matter and through atmospheric fixation into nitrites and nitrates, and also into ammonia and ammonium. The plant matter is taken up by decomposers, then turned into ammonia and ammonium, then into nitrates and nitrites. Animal waste also turns into nitrites and nitrates. In the phosphorus cycle, it starts by precipitation causing weathering of rocks and soil, which releases phosphorus from the rocks into the water. Precipitation is also captured by plants. In return, the phosphorus in the plants is taken up by the animals that eat the plants, and the decomposition of the animals and scat allow the phosphorus to run into the water and the process to start all over again.